On the campus of Pheasant, there's a small tufted titmouse named Jose. He's a very outgoing and funny bird. Also, he has many friends, but his best friend is named Juan. Juan is a little bit of a shy bird, and one of his few friends is Jose. They are very good friends, but Jose is very annoyed with living here because he has lived here his whole life. Jose wants an adventure. This is going to be the longest flight of his life. Jose is going to Death Valley, California, but he will have to make stops along the way.
His first stop is Lower.Confield, Ohio. He's very nervous for his upcoming adventure, but he is also excited. He started flying, and then he met a bird, and they were actually going to the same place. So they decided to fly together. Then they finally arrived in Pierre, Ohio. When they arrived, they saw a small park that they went to and rested there. Then they wanted to get some food, so they tried to go to one of the feeders. They went to one, and the bird there said, "Get away."
Once he arrived, he was very hungry because of the long flight. He decided he wanted to try to eat from some feeders here. He went to the feeders to try and get some food, and the bird said, "Get away." But this time, Jose didn't feel scared, but he actually felt brave, so he went to the bird and said, "Get away." Then Jose said, "No, you get away." "Oh no, I'm not going away. I came far from Boston, and I'm on a journey to Death Valley, California. So how about you get away because I'm hungry, and if I don't eat, I will die. So can I please get just a little bit of food?" "Fine, but don't come back after you, okay?" Jose agreed.
After Jose ate, he went back to the tree he found earlier and settled down to rest, so he was ready for the long flight ahead. He woke up the next morning and was ready for the flight ahead of him. As he took off, there was a big gust of wind, and he was blown down and had to start over again. He tried again and took off for his long flight ahead to Vail, Colorado. It was an easy flight until he got to the Rocky Mountains. He hit some weird wind currents and had to navigate them to get to the other side of the mountains. He finally arrived at a midpoint on Vail and sat down on top of the cabin and rested for the rest of the day.
When Jose woke up in the morning, Jose was pretty hungry, and he was growing a meat-tearing beak, so he located a bird feeder. Then he went over there and got some food. After he got the food, he wanted to rest for a bit more, then go and meet some friends in the afternoon. When Jose woke up, he saw another tufted titmouse, so he obviously wanted to be friends with the tufted titmouse. So he went over there, and Jose said, "Hi, nice to meet you. What's your name?" The tufted titmouse said, "My name is Bob. What's your name?" "My name is Jose." Jose was very excited he met a new friend.
In the morning, Jose was excited and well rested, so he was ready for the long flight ahead. He ate a little bit more and was already in the sky by 9 a.m. It was much better weather than the previous flight to Vail, Colorado. It was all blue skies and a slight breeze. He was right over Death Valley, California at 10 p.m. and found a Joshua tree that looked really good for making a nest. The tree was safe because it was high off the ground and it provided shade so Jose didn't get too hot during the day.
When Jose woke up in the morning, he had grown a meat-tearing beak. He had a good first sleep in Death Valley, and he was ready to eat some good food. Jose also has gotten better eyesight and better hearing so he can find and hear water.